I watched my coworker steal for months, and I never said a word. Not until it helped me. That's the ugly truth. That's the thing I've carried around like a rotting secret in the back of my mind. I'm 24 now, but this started 2 years ago, when I was 22 and desperate. And the worst part? I still don't know if I did the smart thing, or the cruelest thing possible. Back then, I was just trying to survive. I'd just graduated college with a mountain of debt and no clear plan. I landed a job at a mid-sized clothing store downtown. Nothing glamorous, just folding jeans, smiling at customers, clocking in and out. The pay wasn't good, but it was steady. And in that little bubble of my life, the store felt like the center of the universe. Who got scheduled for weekends? Who got overtime hours? Who the managers trusted? It all mattered way more than it should have. That's where I met her. Her name was Alicia. She was a couple of years older than me, 26 maybe, and she was the kind of person who seemed magnetic without even trying. Sharp eyeliner, perfect nails, always cracking jokes with the guys in the stockroom. She wasn't just popular, she was untouchable. The managers loved her. The other employees wanted to be her. And me, I was invisible, at least until I saw what she was doing. It was late one night, a closing shift. We were folding clothes, music humming low through the speakers, the whole store quiet. Alicia was in the fitting rooms, collecting clothes customers had left behind. I walked by and saw her slip a pair of jeans, not into the rack, not into the cart, but into her bag. My brain froze. Did I really just see that? She caught me staring, smiled like nothing happened, and winked. I didn't say a word. That night, I lay in bed replaying it over and over. Should I tell someone? Should I confront her? But then I thought about my rent, about my student loans, about how much I needed this job. So I told myself it was none of my business. After that, I couldn't unsee it. She took perfume bottles, jewelry, entire jackets. Not every shift, but often enough that it became a routine. She had this slick way of doing it, like a magician. 1 second it was on the rack, the next it was gone. And no one noticed. The managers still praised her for being reliable. Customers adored her. She got more hours than anyone else. Meanwhile, I kept my mouth shut. At first, I justified it. It's a big company, they can afford the loss. Or, she probably needs the money. But the truth? I stayed silent because I was scared. I was the new girl, disposable. If I made waves, I'd be the one out of a job, not her. So I let it go. But silence is a slippery slope. Around that time, my mom got sick. Medical bills started piling up. I was working extra shifts, picking up scraps of overtime, but it still wasn't enough. One day, I checked my bank account and saw I had $53 to last me until payday. I remember sitting in the break room, staring at my phone, feeling like the walls were closing in. And then Alicia walked in, laughing, pulling a brand new handbag out of her locker. A handbag that I knew we sold in the store. Retail price, $280. She didn't even try to hide it. She flaunted it like it was a trophy. And I sat there thinking, she's stealing and thriving. And I'm breaking my back to barely scrape by. The resentment grew. It all came to a head one Saturday afternoon. The store was slammed. I was at the register, sweating, ringing up a line of impatient customers. Alicia was in the stockroom. That's when I saw it. Her bag, half open, with merchandise stuffed inside. And suddenly, a thought hit me like a lightning bolt. What if I told, not out of morality, not out of guilt, but because it could help me? See, I'd been begging for more hours. I'd been hinting to the managers that I was reliable, hardworking, ready for more responsibility. And here was my golden ticket. If I exposed Alicia, if I framed myself as the loyal one, maybe I'd finally get noticed. Maybe I'd get the promotion that had been dangling in front of me for months. So I made a choice. I walked straight to the manager's office. I didn't tell the full truth, not at first. I didn't say, "Hey, I've known for months." I painted myself as innocent, observant, shocked. I told them I just saw her slip merchandise into her bag. Their faces went pale. They called her in. I'll never forget the way Alicia looked at me when she realized. It wasn't anger at first. It was disbelief. Like you of all people? The managers searched her bag, found everything. She tried to laugh it off, but it was over. They called security. She was fired on the spot. And me? I was praised. Thank you for your honesty. We need more people like you here. You just saved the store a lot of money. By Monday, I had more hours. By the end of the month, I had a promotion. But the fallout was uglier than I imagined. Alicia didn't just disappear quietly. She went down swinging. She told everyone I knew about it. Coworkers, mutual friends, even customers who'd seen us together. She called me a snake, a traitor. And she wasn't entirely wrong. I had stayed silent while she stole thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I had only spoken up when it benefited me. Word spread. People started whispering when I walked by. My reputation wasn't squeaky clean loyalty. It was opportunism. And at home, my guilt festered. Because my mom, my sweet mom, hugged me when she heard and said, "I'm proud of you for doing the right thing." But it wasn't the right thing. It was the selfish thing. It's been 2 years now. I still have the job. I still have the promotion. On paper, I won. But every time I walk into that store, I hear Alicia's laugh echoing in my head. Every time I see a new employee struggling to fit in, I wonder if they've heard the story about how I threw someone under the bus to climb a little higher. Sometimes I wonder if karma's waiting for me, if one day someone will do to me what I did to her. And maybe I'll deserve it. If you've made it this far, what would you have done? Would you have stayed quiet or used it like I did? Honestly, I still don't know if I played the game smart or just revealed who I really am. Here's the part I haven't told anyone. A few weeks ago, I got a message from Alicia. She's working at another store across town now, and in the message, she said, "I hope the promotion was worth it, because you'll never be able to say you did it on your own." And the thing is, she's right. Every bit of success I have now is stained by that lie of omission, by months of silence, followed by one calculated confession. So yeah, I watched my coworker steal for months, and I said nothing. Not until it helped me. And the scariest part? I think I'd do it again. If you're still here, drop a comment. Do you think I'm awful or just human? Because some nights, lying awake, I can't tell the difference anymore.